Hey everyone, thought I'd come make a video. I've been seeing some comments about enlightenment and whether I was enlightened or what enlightenment is and all these things. I'm trying to make a video today out in the open. I'm waiting for work to start and I've got a little while to wait, so I thought, hey, why not make a video, because I haven't been able to make a lot. I've been so busy, so I apologize for that. But see, interrupted somebody walking. Okay, so what is enlightenment? It really just depends on who you're asking. If you ask a guru, everyone's going to have a different answer, and they may say that they have the same answer, but then if you ask them, you'll see that they're actually different answers. Eckhart Tolle claims that enlightenment is really just getting to know your inner sense of stillness and presence, which is a wonderful thing. I'm a big fan of Eckhart. Some of the other gurus, though, they have different opinions about what it is. The Dzogchen Buddhists, to my understanding, what I've read from them, they think that enlightenment is simply witnessing the mother light, the light that we all come from when in our life, like meditating and getting to actually see the light, literally. Enlightenment, seeing the light, to see and witness that mother light consciously. They say that when we fall asleep, we immediately go into the mother light. Well, we don't know it. We're not conscious of it. So the point of meditation and all that is to become aware of the mother light. That's what we're going to see when we die. And if we're conscious of it, then we escape the cycle of rebirth and all that kind of thing. I agree with them. I think that's probably pretty close. But I'm a black magician, so I have a different take on it. Most of the world is trying to achieve enlightenment in order to dissolve themselves back into the source or back into the whole. They view their personality and their personal ego as an illusion and something to be killed and destroyed and done away with, and to kind of lose oneself in the all. But as a black magician, that's not my focus. Now, you may not be. You may have the focus of dissolving yourself into the source. I don't. What I want to do and work toward every day is imprinting my personality and ego onto my Atman, which is my soul self, my source self. And by imprinting my personality and ego onto that Atman, I gain a sort of spiritual immortality. And a side note, can you guys see the aura around me? I'm up against a white background. Can you see the blue aura? I don't know if it's going to video well, but I'm sitting here looking at it. But in the viewfinder. But so here's the way I see it. And yes, I have experienced the white light, what I call the God realm. Other people call it the mother light. It doesn't matter what we call it. It's the white vibratory light. It is what it is. We can name it anything. It is what it is. As one projects outside of one's body, one goes into the astral. And if you're not distracted by that astral, whatever happens in the astral, you will go deeper. At a certain point, you will reach a blankness, a nothingness. And as you pass through the nothingness, there will be the heaven realm on the other side of it. The heaven realm is very, very clear, HD, clearer than you can see with your physical eyes. And it is the heaven where people go when they die. A lot of people go there when they die. And beyond that is the God realm of the white light, or the source realm, where there is no duality there. There's duality everywhere else, but in the God realm, there's no duality. Now, I'll tell you my experience that I had of that the first time, but I've got to go way back, and this is probably going to be a longer video, and I apologize for that, but it's pretty interesting, I think, if you're interested in enlightenment and stuff. But I'd practiced mindfulness and concentration for years, and I didn't know it. And no one tells you this when you're doing it. It will lead you into a dark, dark depression. I call it, and I think other people call it, the dark night of the soul. And what that is when you actually spiritually, in your inner being, realize the impermanence of this world, the impermanence of your body, and you realize that this world doesn't matter. It's a lot like waking up in a dream. If you've ever had a lucid dream, you look around at the dream and you say, hey, this isn't real. Then you look at your hand, you say, hey, I'm dreaming, I'm out of body. And then you change the dream. Or you can wake yourself up if you want to. In your bed, you can just wake up. Same thing here. This world around us is a dream. It's a shared dream. It's a matrix created by the mind. And just like any other dream, it can be woken up from. So I practiced stillness. I got into the dark night of the soul. That was me realizing that this is a dream and nothing here really matters. There's no point to any of this because it's not real. It doesn't matter. And during those years of the dark night of the soul and that depression, I still functioned, but if I didn't have kids and people depending on me, suicide would have been an option. That's how bad that dark night of the soul is. It's pretty rough, and a lot of you may be going through that now. And the only solution I could find, I couldn't find a solution. Eckhart said, stay present, focused, concentration, all that. But that seemed to what led me into it. But I didn't have anything else to do, so I started just doing that all the time. And one night I'm laying beside my wife in the bed. The lights are really dim. I barely even see anything in the room. And I'm looking at her, we're talking, and I'm become very, very still. And the room disappears from around me. It vanishes. I reach that void that I was talking about when you go through the astral. I skipped the astral, went straight to the void, which happens when you do open-eyed meditation sometimes. So I was like doing open-eyed meditation, very still, calm. The world vanished from in front of me, and my eyes opened. My eyes opened in the heaven realm. And I was looking at the clouds blowing by, very beautiful. Like I said, clearer than you can see with your physical eyes. It's just overwhelming. And then I came out of that and I was back in the bedroom. The world came back. And then I realized that the point of stillness and keeping the mind quiet is to literally wake up from this dream. I discovered that we're actually asleep in heaven, dreaming this. We're asleep somewhere, dreaming this. I've had many experiences of that heaven realm. Different things I've seen there. The looking at leaves with the sunlight shining through it, and the leaves, like in a tree, like looking up into a tree. That's a common experience in the heaven realm. I've seen souls, newly arrived souls, getting to the heaven realm. 2 teenage girls that had been burned in a house fire. They had the burn soot marks on their faces. But the joy in their eyes, when one of them turned to look at me, the sheer joy was just, you can't even describe it. She had just arrived in the heaven realm. Now, the light in the heaven realm is like a sun in the sky, but it's not the sun. That's actually God. That's actually source. And people worship the sun in all these different cultures. And one of the reasons is because in the heaven realm, sun is source. And so by concentrating on the sun or the light from the sun in the heaven realm, you can actually go into the God realm, the realm of non-duality. So you would concentrate in between the leaves. When you're in the heaven realm, you would concentrate between the leaves and be pulled into that light. Or concentrate on the sun itself to be pulled into that mother light. Or the source light, or whatever you want to call it. But it's non-duality. When you get there, you're there. You're the only thing that's there. You're it. When you're there, you're it. So, I've experienced the being in that non-duality, and I've experienced the heaven realm, and I know how thin this dream is. If this wasn't a dream, we couldn't move things with our minds, right? We couldn't do telekinesis if this was not a dream, but it is, and we can. So, I guess that's all I want to share right now. There's a lot more to it, but that's my viewpoint on enlightenment, and achieving it, I think, is the purpose of this life. But again, I don't share the viewpoint of dissolving oneself into that light and destroying the ego and the personality. I don't believe in that. I think that that's not the point. I think if we started in that light, and came out into the world, the point's not to just go right back. I think that we are supposed to imprint the Atman, imprint the source with our consciousness, with our personality and individuality, thereby obtaining sort of a godhood of our own. Anyway, I'm interested in seeing your guys' opinions, and I'm sorry for the, looks like an 11-minute video, but if this kind of thing interests you, if you like telekinesis, you like spirituality, and all these things, consider subscribing to my channel. I will make videos about this. I have a unique viewpoint. I've been into spirituality and the occult for, I don't know, my whole life. So I'm 50 now, so I've been doing it forever. So yeah, come join the community, and catch you in the next video. Thanks.